So I've been a bit daft and I've already been out today and I forgot to film the intro for this tutorial. So here is the intro for this tutorial. This is my first look using the Urban Decay palette, and I don't know what I'm going to call it, because I was going to call it Bruised Peach because when the colours look really peachy in the palette, but on it's kind of goldy, so I don't know. If any genius ideas for a name, leave a comment. But yeah, if my makeup doesn't look quite as fresh as it normally does in these intros, it's because I've already been out and done my grand shopping, cleaned her flat, and sat on the train home and thought, you never filmed an intro for that tutorial you filmed this morning. Oh well. But now at least you can tell that I do actually wear the makeup looks that I do. I don't just do them and take them off and say, this is nice, I'd never wear this. I do wear it. So, that's that. We're using the Urban Decay palette. This is look 1 of hopefully 15 if I succeed in my challenge. And yeah, here's the tutorial. Okay, so as ever, I've already got my Urban Decay primer potion on. And unsurprisingly, given this series, we're working with the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. I've just sat it in its own lid just now. So, I've got my 239 brush, which is giving you a bit of a hint about what colours we're using. Sorry, I'm trying to remember which side I used last time. So the first colour we're going to use is Flow, which is this nice peachy colour. Which, to be honest, is a little bit like Steela's Kitten. I thought that looking at it and thought, no, it's peachier, but when it goes on, it is pretty similar to Kitten. So, I mean, slightly peachier, but nothing to really say, oh, you need to buy both. I'll admit that you can't buy this one separately anyway. So, like I said in the intro video, which was separate, I'm cheating slightly, as in I'm always going to let myself use Blanc type because there's just nothing like it in that palette. And I think everybody has a colour like this anyway, because for what I use Blanc type for, you could use your face powder. Because it's just to kind of fill that gap and make things a bit easier to blend and stuff. So that's the cheating over with. So I'm just going to go back to my 239 brush and I'm going to use the other side, which is slightly lilac-y, and we're going to use Omen, which looks a little bit on the crazier side for this being a toned down look for me, but go with it. It can go on nice and sheer, although I think I might have just put too much on my brush for it to go on nice and sheer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of pat this into the outer corner and up into the crease. This is going to help with blending of the next colour. So we're just going to mark out basically our crease shape with this. And the good thing about doing this with the same brush and the way they're working it is that some of the flow kind of gets a bit muddled up with it, and then that just helps it tie in a bit better. Because when you're doing this bit, it's fine, but when you come in your crease, it's just with angles, some of the gold seems to go onto it, which is cool. Well, it works, so it's helpful. So that's that. Hope you can see that. We've just marked it out roughly. There is some here, just the light's making it seem there isn't. So 222 brush, favourite brush for creases. And we're actually going to go into Half Truth, which is this kind of dirty lilac-y colour in the bottom. It's a great Laurel Lash colour as well. I've been playing with this palette before I made these videos. Because I got it on my birthday and I just had to play with all the bright colours, but I've not done that look for a tutorial yet. Okay, so see how it just kind of... Okay, my camera's not really picking up, but it just blends out the edges of that a bit better and nicer. It makes it look a bit brighter. So I'm not going to highlight the crease because this is meant to be a toned down look for me, because I have something I need to do where I need to look more respectful than I normally do. Yeah, I have a flat viewing and I need to take a picture for registration for uni, and it's a law postgrad, so And for highlight I'm going to use Vanilla, which is a lot like MAC's Vanilla. And yeah, not using crazy amounts because, like I said, maybe toned down and not crazy. I don't feel like I need it in a corner highlight because it's such a light lid colour already. For eyeliner, I decided I didn't want black because it's too harsh, although I done my lower waterline with black anyway. I didn't want bright purple because it's bright purple. So for some reason my kind of neutral colour is this, which is called Rockstar, which is not a neutrally named at all. But anyway, it's just this kind of burgundy-ish purple thing, browny purple from Urban Decay. So we're just going to do that. I don't know why I can't talk when I'm lining my lashes with a pencil. And I do slightly wing it out, but it pretty much gets lost in that half-truth colour. I also done my lower lashes with this in my other eye actually. I'm rotten at doing my lower lashes with pencils though. So basically I'd done it, but God knows why. Okay, so lower one, smudge with my finger. Upper one, smudge with smudgy brush. I'm using that weird fat Lord and Berry pencil brush that I own. It's 816. If anybody's interested in it. It's quite funny to crease brush this one sometimes actually. Okay. I feel like my peachy colour is brighter on the other eye. And my liner is darker. Oh well. Yeah, I do this quite a lot when I smudge liner. I kind of go in afterwards and make it darker. You should always be happy with your makeup, even if it means going back and forth like a crazy person. Although, going back and forth like a crazy person on camera, not necessarily the greatest thing to do. So I line my waterline with black, which is a little bit harsh, maybe for a neutral look, but I've done it on the first one, so better doing this one. And I think a lot of people have the same problem as me, in that while Urban Decay Zero works fantastically on the waterline, the coloured ones take a lot to get any kind of pigmentation going with the waterline, so that's why I'm not using Rockstar for that. So this is just my £1 Makeup Academy mascara. I'm not wearing the mascara because again this is meant to be a kind of toned down look for me. Okay. See, this eye now looks darker to me, but it'll tone down in a minute. The eyeliner will settle in as eyeliner tends to do. Don't know why I haven't been putting my brushes in, that was silly. Okay, so lips and cheeks. Lips I'm actually going to use a tint and a gloss, so I'm going to do the tint, even though I normally do my cheeks first. I'll just give this a minute to dry in before I go in with the gloss. So this is Benefit's Cozy Tint. As you can tell, this is a miniature size. Got it from a magazine. I like this as a lip tint. It looks scary Barbie pink though, like in its rebrush and stuff. And I don't like using the brush to apply it like all over my lips because it tickles like nobody's business. Like I can just about stand doing that with it. Okay, we're going to leave that to sit and dry a little bit. For cheeks, I got a blush from Alaska called Chaste. You can't read their writing at all. No, camera doesn't want to play. Okay, anyway, it's called Chaste. You can take my word for it. And it's chaste as in A-S-E-D, not A-S-T-E. And it's just this kind of pinky colour. I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush brush because I'm loving it still. just thought I'd better clarify what kind of chase I was talking about, since a lot, kind of like NARS, they kind of like using, this is a lot more pigmented than I thought it was. Sorry, she used it on me in the shop and it didn't seem half as pigmented. So I'm actually now going to use my matte brush so that I can get rid of some of that. That's a bit embarrassing to have clown blusher going on camera. Oh well, it's done now. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be that pigmented. It's Illamasqua. That's better. Isn't that pretty? Sorry, I'm blending out the bits that are over my red patches because they need extra blending so that they don't show up my red patches like crazy. Okay, somehow this looks crazier on camera than in real life, this blusher. It's usually the other way around. Anyway, back to the lips. On top of this, because I decided I wanted to tie in some peach, we have Love Nectar Luster Glass. This is nice and dry now for the tint. I love this lip gloss. I think it suits everybody. If you're wanting a matte lip gloss that's going to work for any occasion and any skin tone, I think this is the one. Because it's nice with like an everyday look, but because it's peach it can also work with smoky eyes and things. I like it. Even though it has gold sparkles, I don't like gold. See, isn't that a nice one? Anyway, that is my look. I apologise for the blusher accident, but we have now all learned a lesson that Illamasqua blushes are incredibly pigmented, which probably makes them worth the scary price tag. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll be back soon with another 15th anniversary one. We will see if I do make it all the way to 15. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.